I'm Dr. Dan Michaels with the Reconstructive Foot and Ankle Institute, and today I want to talk with you all about hammer toes. Hammer toes are when your toes curl like this instead of being straight. And in the traditional way, we used to always fix these with wires, and the surgery was a 6 to 8 week process. But there are a lot of ways that you can fix hammer toes that don't require that extensive of a repair. So if you think of a hammer toe, we have a foot model here, and the toe just bends. And it's usually due to a tight tendon on the bottom of your toe, and that flexor tendon curls your toe like this. There's a picture of it right here. You can see how the hammer toe is curled. And so in the past, the old way would be to cut out the bone here and put a wire down the middle and hold that wire there for 6 weeks, and then we would pull that in the office after 6 weeks, and then your toe would be straight. During that 6 weeks, you'd have to wear a large surgical shoe to wear, which would be kind of inconvenient for you. You'd also have to keep that wire dry. So now the new way is very simple. First of all, you'd want to try conservative treatment, and the best conservative treatment would be a gel toe crest pad. And these go underneath the toes like this, and they lift up the toe so the hammer toe doesn't bother you. And so there's that kind, which does all 4 toes, and there's a single gel toe crest pad which goes over under one toe, and it just supports that one toe if you just have one. But oftentimes people have hammer toes on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th toe, and so they're all curled. And that's because the same tendon goes to all 4 toes. So there's a tendon that lifts the toes up and the tendon that lifts the toes down. And so the tendon that pulls them down is much stronger than the one that pulls them up. So oftentimes the tendon on the bottom is the culprit, and that's what causes the hammer toe. So a lot of times when people age, these tendons get tighter, and as the tendons pull, the one that wins is going to be the strongest, and that's the one on the bottom. So in the event that you have these, and that we've tried these pads that didn't help you, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If they don't, then we go on to the next step, and that would be the tenotomy. And so the new way to fix these, instead of cutting out the bones, what we do is we make a small incision on the bottom of the toe and release that tendon. And now that tendon is released, the toe straightens perfectly right then, and one stitch goes in, you have a small dressing, you put on your tennis shoe and you walk out. And you're healed in about 3 days. So that's the new way. And that works very well. We do that all the time for people. And sometimes people have the toe, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th toe done, or they just have one toe done that's just a problem. So this procedure is new. It's called a tenotomy. A lot of people could benefit from this. And so if you do have hammer toes, there are a lot of other solutions other than the old archaic method of putting in an implant or a wire in your toe. So please don't do that if you have a hammer toe. Consider doing something new and more productive and more effective and easier on you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at the Reconstructive Foot and Ankle Institute. Thank you.